I got reports of sleet, hail, snow. Most of it, what it was, is something called grapple. I'm going to go over this quickly. Ryan did an explainer on it, I think about a half hour ago or so. But grapple is essentially snowflakes that collect super cool droplets on their way down. And so they come out a little bit like sleet pellets and a little bit like hail. But they're not as heavy or clear as hail, and they're not the right temperature to be sleet. So you would need to be colder to be sleet. So just an interesting side note, because we had them kind of pinging around today. And grapple is not something anybody ever talks about because we're normal people.
That's a great video. I think Scout got that, right?
I thought it was Ronnie. Ronnie, did you shoot that? Ronnie, I've been giving our producer Ronnie credit in the earlier shows pretty much all day. Well, I guess because he showed it to me. I don't know. I'm a very simple man, easy to fool. 38 miles an hour wind gusts today in Portland. So before we got into some of that mixed precipitation, we had some really gusty winds this morning. We had the sense that it was likely going to be below the criteria of having issues, and that's where it ended up with those wind gusts around 40 miles an hour. It's not enough to cause any damage. Now the wind gusts are still a little frisky, 25 miles an hour or so, but they're going to be settling down overnight tonight, allowing temperatures to drop down quite a bit into the upper 20s, even along the coastline by early tomorrow morning. We've settled the precipitation down too. We had those showers moving through really rapidly with the atmosphere moving quickly. So with the clouds moving quickly, the showers moving quickly, and the wind at the lower level, everything was kind of moving in sync today, just northwest to southeast. So tonight we drop down into the 20s overnight tonight, maybe some teens briefly in a place like Rangeley, maybe Berlin, New Hampshire as well. We start with some sun tomorrow. I don't think we hold on to it that long. I could see mid-morning to maybe late morning. So let's say 10 a.m. to maybe 11 on the latest. After that, we go mostly cloudy. Temperatures in the 40s, 30s into the mountains. And then a round of showers moves in tomorrow night. Not terribly heavy stuff, but just quickly moving through during the evening hours. This is 9 o'clock into the mid-coast, into down East Maine. The advantage of that is it's now moving pretty quickly. And so the result is that we are able to clear out in time for Saturday. I was very close to taking this shower chance out for Saturday morning, but it was just late enough, 5, 6 in the morning, that I thought I should leave it in there. But I think most of the day on Saturday is dry, and we actually start clearing out in the afternoon. Temperatures end up around 60, I think, over the southern coast, upper 50s inland, and then staying in the 40s into the mountains. We do the inverse on Sunday. We start with a little bit of sun, but then we cloud up, and some showers start working their way in around sunset on Sunday. Most of that system will come in overnight Sunday into Monday. That will be largely a rainmaker, but there will be some snow initially in the mountains, getting pushed up into about Aroostook County by the end of this. Rain on Monday with a little bit of wind once again. As far as rainfall amounts go, because we are still obviously considerably in that drought, we're looking at maybe another inch of rain when we count Sunday night into Monday, which will be helpful. I'll take a look at those winds when we get a little bit closer. My initial read on it is going to be pretty windy, probably in the same ballpark as today, where we could be around 40 miles an hour on some of those gusts Monday, and then again into Tuesday. So 2 windy days kind of back to back there, and then into the mid-40s on Wednesday and Thursday. There continues to be some chilly and stormy signals for this first half of November, and we'll see how that plays out as we get a little bit closer. But at least we have Saturday. That's nice, 60 degrees, even if it's for a few hours.
Right.
And you start
we'll
to
all be out there for it.
Cling to it this time of the year.
Yeah, we will do. All right, Keith, thanks.